All right, greetings everyone. How y'all doing today? This is brother Anthony K. Davis coming to you live from the A. All right. So today I'm gonna do this video about the Black Panther. Right. A lot of people did a good job breaking down the Black Panther. So I'm going to actually go ahead and put in my creative knowledge into the pot, so y'all can hear what I got. Okay. So of course the movie was very good, phenomenal. I mean, Marvel Studios does great work on a human entertainment level. Okay, so hands down, it was great acting. It was great footage. I mean, the fans loved it. It was a phenomenal movie. You see, we all love some type of animation. Characters. We grew up on it. I hope that everybody looked at it two ways. A fun, entertaining way, and might have took something away that was actually positive. You might have learned something, found out some of the hidden things that were going on behind the scenes with the concept of the Black Panther, which will break down a few things today. Y'all saw a lot of stuff. So I guess the biggest thing, which everybody was like, really going about, was of course the two characters. With your boy Warmonger and Black Panther. A lot of people were. I jumped straight to it. Like a lot of people was really going for like one or the other. Of course, yes, Black Panther. Represented Africa and the current situation that's going on, and Warmonger represented here in America or in the West and what's going on. We've been oppressed too. So it's like, hey, brother was coming back strong. Like this here. Hey, man, we want the throne, right? But if you realize, I didn't really, me personally, I didn't really get caught up in one or the other. I actually saw a powerful combination in them both. You see what I'm saying? Now a lot of people was like, okay, well, the Black Panther was a straight sellout. But actually, when you watch the movie, I mean, it was more so his father. You know what I'm saying? Panther didn't know necessarily about, the whole situation with the uncle, him killing him and then leaving him behind. He didn't even like that. So he lost that ritual combat because it was in his stars to lose. He had to pay for his father's karmatic debt. You see what I'm saying? He had to. It was no way around it. You see, so that's why he lost, because it was spiritually going to happen that way, right? And the brother Warmonger made a lot of sacrifices, human sacrifices, right, to get there, you know. So I mean, I see a combination for them both because the thing is, at least Warmonger, he didn't want to do, he was like, no peace, no treaty, no allies, complete destroy the whole planet pretty much. You see, and then Panther was like, okay, like I didn't know my people was suppressed, and but hey, let's see what let's make something happen. Panther, he was still a king. You see, so I saw a good combination of using them both because we know most people right now are not finna just go out here and start terrorizing and shooting and killing people. We know that ain't finna happen. That's why a lot of people is glorifying, Warmonger, because they wish they can be him, but they really not. You see what I'm saying? But what we all can do, instead of trying to be just a revolutionary, we can all play our parts, because those two great leaders, they had soldiers, they had an army, they had tribes around them. You see what I'm saying? And they all had to what? Play their part. You see what I'm saying? So we just got to be comfortable in playing. What do we do to help win the whole war as a general? You see what I'm saying? Being loyal to our own cosmic throne. You see what I'm saying? That type of thing. So I think it was mostly great for the children. I mean, they loved it. When we went, it was really good. It was like a family day for me and my family. So I mean, everybody came out. It was really good. We went to like theaters in Alpharetta, Georgia. I mean, nice 5-star movie theater. I mean, they basically, you can have dinner and drinks, while you're watching the movie. So everybody order food. You gotta, press the button on the chair and the service come to you and, yes, sir, what would you like? Oh, yes, I want some more drink. That's what I want. You see? So it was really good. Most importantly, the children loved it. You see what I'm saying? So and then the air in the movie was just like, you going to see Black Panther? You going to see Black Panther? Like, and then honestly, it was a lot of sensual energy too. Cause I mean, I was like, man, the sisters came out. I mean, it was like they was looking at me. Are you going to take me to Wakanda? I was like, man, it was powerful though, man. So I loved it, man. I mean, we all know, boy, Joker spent some money at this Black Panther stuff. I mean, I'm talking about whoo-wee. You know what I mean? A lot of people was like, hey man, we could have put that in the business, type of thing. So it was good, enjoy yourself in life, but I also wanted to cover it was interesting because I was seeing people post how it was the release date was actually Huey P. Newton's birthday date. I found that amazing. Like, man, that's on point. Because he came through with the Black Panther energy, representing the animal totem of the Black Panther strong. I was like, man, that was an alignment, man. That was what you call synchronicity. You see what I'm saying? Where all these things lined up from this way and that way, and make it and tell a story. You see, so Black Panther most definitely was the animal totem. The animal totems that ruled in the movie were, of course, the panther, which they told you it came from the goddess Baz. Who was goddess Baz? The cat goddess of Egypt. Even dealing with Sekhmet, the whole concept of the spiritual cat totem. I mean, hands down, they said it in the movie. They not that sleep. Don't think these folks just dumb, man. Nah, they know what they talking about. It's like I say, it's two sides to every story. The subconscious and the subconscious. I mean, conscious and the subconscious. Simple as that. You see? So they went hard in telling you where the powers came from, into the potion, the magical elixir. Cats, all you see the goddesses, they drinking from them elixir. Same concept. Really, really good. I loved it. Right? And interesting because it was also at the same time here in Atlanta, Georgia, by Emory, they had the actual museum honoring the ancient cats in Egypt. Right now, currently, as the release date, they were having the full-blown museum. You can go check it out right now in the month of February, where they're hosting and displaying all the ancient cats in ancient Egypt. They call it the divine feline, the story of ancient cats in ancient Egypt. You can go look it up. At the same time, Black Panther's movie is being released. I mean, that's just amazing. So that lets you know on an animal totem tip, in the deity type thing, Neteru, right? You can go ahead and work with that energy. Go ahead and get you some ritual items. Get you a black cat candle. Get you a fetishes with the panther's tail. Order some things that you can get, representing the panther and work that energy. The divine cat, the great female, the goddesses. You see, that was some powerful stuff. And what did this brother have? The goddesses was part of his tribe. Black Panther, he had a good tribe. You see, full of women. So when you see they had the cat totem, then they had the rhinos totem, they had the gorilla totem, and I believe it was another one. You see, but I mean, they were showing you the breakdown of each tribe, how they have their colors, their own rituals, the kingdom, they whole thing, man. It's good. We should have, different tribes because we're multifaceted type of people. You see what I'm saying? So that type of thing. It was really good. So it was just funny because I was like, man, that suit, this whole concept of vibranium, you know what I'm saying? If you see what and it talks about what it's doing and how she used it, to put it in the suits and empower the whole city around them, it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? The concept of it. But why is it that Marvel are always using these suits? They're telling y'all these suits are like your soul. It's like the melanin. You know what I'm saying? Like that suit is like you tapping into this cosmic suit that's happening. Even if you go back and look at Iron Man, you know what I'm saying? He can jump off a building, press the button, and the suit come. What is that about? You know what I'm saying? It's really powerful like that because if you think about like how they said the suit was made with kinetic energy, it could absorb, hold it, and then send it back. You know what I'm saying? Those energy flows that's some real science. We do that all the time if you paying attention, right? That type of thing. So yes, it's talking about the usage of how your suit can your melanin is like a radio machine for the human being. You know what I mean? I mean, you can literally use this melanin, not just the skin, but the ashe of it in general, and tap into different radio frequencies in the universe. Your mind is like pushing the channels. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? So just shout out to you working with yourself and knowing that these suits, it's some energy they're trying to tell you about these suits and these characters. You know, why is it that these characters are coming up? We are a form of these characters. You know, they're pulling from ancient mythology, ancient stories from across the world. You know what I'm saying? So many people broke down some amazing stuff about, you know, some of the exact stories that they were doing, you know, from India and different things like that. Another brother had another one. He was breaking down the 5 tribes. And if I find the post, I'm going to repost it, you know, because I was learning some things too. You see what I'm saying? So it's good that we each one teach one. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that was some of the main things. Like I said, brother Warmonger and Panther. If you put them jokers together, oh my god! Because I mean, you here think about it. You got a king that has, okay, let's say some common sense to maybe not kill your own brother and sister, right? But still has the power, you know, of a war machine, just like Iron Man and who the War Man, just like Charles Xavier and who Magneto. You know, it's always these two forces. Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? It's always these duo. Hell, Biggie and Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily about picking one over the other. Shoot, man, you combine them jokers. You know what I'm saying? It's pieces and parts from all of them that we can learn. You know what I'm saying? Because of course that time for, you know,